Hey my loves, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be giving you guys this brow laminated feather type of look, also with this freckled sun-kissed kind of like natural makeup using the Patrick Top brow wax and a couple of glossy products that I wanted to try out. So with that being said, let's just jump right into the video. Alrighty my loves, so let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the brows. So like I said, I'm gonna be using the Patrick Top. This is the shaping wax in the shade Clear. Now before I do my brows, I always like to tone and clean around them because I don't want like my moisturizer or anything to shift the products that I'm gonna use. So I'm just gonna quickly use this Bioderma. This is the Sensi Bio whatever. It's like for dry skin, and like a Shiseido cotton pad, one of these, just to make sure, you know, my brows are completely like, you know, clean and there's nothing around them. I'm just using, this is the Laneige lip glow balm in the shade Peach, or the color Peach. All right, so now I'm gonna grab a spoolie. This one's from Benefit. I'm just gonna quickly comb my brows upwards, that way I can see what I'm working with. So you guys can see my brows are very bushy, very thick. They're actually thicker than what you guys see because my brows grow all the way down here. I actually have a unibrow, and this is something that I've struggled with for years. I'm sorry, I'm out of breath. Yeah, I've struggled with thick brows for years, and I know some people might say, oh my god, I love thick brows, like I wish I had your brows. Yeah, until you have to like groom them, it's a struggle. If I want to keep my brows like this, I have to literally do my brows every like 2 days or so, like tweeze them and pluck them. It's a lot of work. This is the product right here. Let me just open it. I've already used this, so it's not a first impressions because I wanted to see how it worked. If you guys have seen my other brow videos, I'm really into using clear brow gel. I'm into using brow soap, like clear soap. I've even tried using, somebody suggested for me to use gel, like hair gel, the Got To Be glue. I'll put it up here because I don't have it here with me. And listen, that worked really well. It looks bomb, but it broke me out like around my brow area because, you know, hair gel's not supposed to go on your face. So if that works for you, I mean, great, but that didn't work for me. So here's a product. It literally looks like wax. Now this, you have to activate it with water or some sort of like misting like spray, like a Fix Plus, but today I'm going to use the Fenty one because I'm out of Fix Plus. So you can spray this onto the product, but I don't recommend that because it might get kind of messy, and it's just, I don't think that's the best option. I think the better option is for you to spray whatever you're going to use, whether it's water, misting spray on your brush. So I'm just going back and forth. That's all I'm doing, going back and forth, kind of creating this space. Now, depending on how you want your brows to lay, if you want them to be more natural, don't apply too much spray or too much water. If you want your brows to be more like laid down, like that brow lamination look, then apply a little bit more product to activate the wax a little bit more so that you get more of that super like sleek down type of look. So I'm gonna maybe zoom in the camera just a little bit. Hopefully we stay focused because my camera sometimes be like tripping. So you want to apply the product in the direction that you want your hair to go. I like my brows to go upward, so I'm just gonna start by brushing this onto my brows. Gonna go back in again. Now I prefer more of that laminated brow look, so I am gonna apply a little bit more of the Rihanna setting spray or whatever you want to call it, the What It Do. Now with the other side of the brush, I'm gonna lay the hairs down. So with this side, please focus. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to press that like so. You guys see the difference between this brow and this brow? Like, this creates such a much fuller brow. Like, it's insane. It's so amazing to me. Now I like to go in and kind of like brush the hairs kind of like down to kind of give it more of a rounder vibe. There we go. Focus. And that's pretty much the brow. So we're gonna go ahead and do this one as well. But let me give you guys the before and after. All right, so here are both brows done, and obviously I've just used the wax from Patrick Ta. I absolutely love this look. I'm trying to stay as still as possible because my camera trips and doesn't stay focused. But OMG, like, I love this. I know a lot of people don't like this brow type of look, but hey, we all have different preferences, but this is definitely my kind of brow. So like I said, if I weren't going out, and I just were to run errands, I'm just doing like very basic everyday stuff. When I don't wear makeup, I would just use this and out the door. But if I'm wearing makeup, I do like to apply a little bit of pencil just to fill in certain areas. So I go back and forth between the ABH pencil. I use the shade dark brown. The Precisely My Brow by Benefit, I use the shade number 6. And then the Benefit MVP in the shade black brown. Today I think I'm gonna use probably I don't know, I'm gonna use the Fenty one because I haven't used it in a while. All right, I'm just gonna go back in with the pencil, and that's pretty much my brow right there. All right, so let's move on to skin. I'm gonna grab the Watermelon Ultra Fine Mist from Glow Recipe. I'm going to add a little bit of an eye cream. This is the Charlotte Tilbury, what's it called? The Rescue, the Magic Rescue Eye Cream. Now I'm gonna grab the Magic Face Cream, and both of these, oh my God, they're so amazing. Like, look at the glow. I love this. Okay, so now let's move on to the Glossier products. So here I have the Future Dew Oil Serum Hybrid. Now this I've tried for at least a month or so, and I just wanted to make sure that it was not going to break me out or anything. No problems. My skin didn't react. So this is supposed to give the skin like a natural glow from within, a very dewy look, and it says to apply 2 pumps all over the face, like after you've applied all your like skincare routine or whatever, or before applying your foundation. And I do like this. I'm not like obsessed yet. I do like how my skin glows, but I feel like this doesn't give me a glow if I don't moisturize prior to applying this. I don't know if I'm making sense. So this I don't recommend to use by itself, especially if you have dry skin. You guys see how glowy it is? It's glowy like this because I applied the moisturizer from Charlotte Tilbury. Otherwise it wouldn't have been this glowy. but it is beautiful. But you guys can see like it's starting to absorb, so that glow doesn't last like a long time. That's just my personal opinion. It could be because my skin's more dry, I don't know. So yeah, before we move on, I'm gonna apply a little bit of the Rose Gold Skin Mist by Versali. You guys know how much I love this stuff. It's just beautiful. It makes the skin look amazing, and something just fell, but I love this. Now I'm going back and forth because I don't know if I should use my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless or the NARS what's it called? This is the Tinted Glow Booster, but I feel like I use this all the time, so I'm gonna use this one. I use the shade Medium Dark Tangsy, and I'm just gonna apply this all over my face. I'm just gonna use my fingers. I'm not in the mood of using like a sponge or a brush right now. So this would be enough for me, but we're gonna keep going. The next product I'm super excited to talk about is the Glossier. This is the Perfecting Skin Tint. I got the shade G5. Now this, I was not sure because obviously it's not like I tested this out in stores. I had to just figure it out online, and this kind of just pretty much says that it's supposed to give kind of like a glow to the skin and to help kind of like even it out, but it's not a foundation, it's not a tinted moisturizer, it's not supposed to give coverage. It's just a very like sheer type of product, and this reminded me a lot of like the MAC Face and Body. So I was like, let me try it out, and I did, and I absolutely love it. So I'm gonna shake this up. It's gonna apply a little bit on the back of my hand, but what I love is the shade is perfection for me. Like, what? I could not believe it. So I'm just gonna apply this. I don't know if you guys can see, it's just melting into my skin. Like, it's insane how this match, like, it's just perfect. So if you're like an NC44 for MAC, this shade is just perfect. It's beautiful. Obviously, if I applied it with my fingers, I probably would get more coverage, but I don't feel like doing that right now. But I don't recommend necessarily using a sponge to use this because it's gonna soak up a lot of the product. Now that that's on, let's move on to concealer. For concealer today, I'm gonna be using the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk in the shade 7.5. Now this is a newer product as well that I've been loving. If you guys want a review on this concealer, like, let me know. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this with You Already Know What, Miss Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Powder in the shade Medium 2. Actually still waiting on my Fenty Beauty cream bronzer and blushes, so I'm sorry I haven't been able to do a review on it because I still haven't received it. Gonna cream contour just a little bit with the Huda Beauty or Huda Beauty Tantour in the shade Medium Dark. Gonna grab my Hourglass bronzer in the shade Ambient Radiant and my 140 brush from MAC, and we're just gonna go ahead and set that. Gonna apply another Glossier product. Now this I have not tried. This is the Cloud Paint. I got the shade Dawn. So I'm just going to spread it out on the back of my hand. It's pigmented, very pigmented. I'm gonna use my MAC Extended Play Mascara just very lightly is I don't want my lashes to look like I'm wearing mascara. I just want them to be visible, you know, but not like, oh, she put on mascara. For my lips, I'm gonna grab this Charlotte Tilbury, what's it called? Lip cheat pencil in the shade Barbarella. Is it Barbarella or Foxy Brown? Ooh, Foxy Brown, sorry. I'm going to grab a little bit of the paint, whatever it's called. Not the paint, but you know, the blush from Glossier. Just a little bit. I'm gonna grab the Glossier lip gloss. This is the clear one. And a lot of people have been raving about this clear gloss and blah, blah, blah. And I really, really like it. But I'm not like, oh my gosh, like blown away. I decided to give myself some faux freckles just for finishing up the look. I'm going to use this as the L'Oreal Paris Magic Root Cover Up. I've used this in other videos showing you guys how to create faux freckles. So just going to be very careful. Okay. I'm sure you guys can see them. Just going to blend them out just a little bit. I think I am done. I hope you guys can see the freckles. Oh, all right, so I'm gonna be very careful, and again with the for Sally, just on the sides of my face. So I'm gonna use the Patrick Ta. This is a moment. This is the body bronzy thingy, whatever. Mine's broken. I'm only applying this on my shoulders because I'm not going anywhere and I just don't feel like having product all over my body right now. Maybe a little bit here and here. Alrighty, my love, so this is the final look. I love this kind of, it's not really a no makeup because obviously you could tell that I'm wearing makeup. It's more of a natural, like a faux natural type of makeup because I didn't really use foundation. I use a product that's more sheer. The concealer I use is very sheer as well. Like it's just a very like summery, very beach vibe type makeup, if that makes any sense. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please check the description box below for all the products information. Follow me on Instagram. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions, suggestions, requests, all of that good stuff, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, beauties.